point is, yeah, we're gonna do another checkpoint race quick. Wait, did that say Hillsboro? I think you can actually see what the zones names are. Or I guess not. I'll go fuck myself. Yeah, let's find another checkpoint race quick. Because I got to, yeah, there we go. So I got some great commentary for you. So the first time that I ever played through this game, I fucked up so majorly that somehow I sold all of my cars. And I only had enough money to afford the Mazda RX-8 that you saw at the start here. And that's incredibly problematic because all the races that I had left to do in the story were the final races. It was literally the last race that you can enter because everything happens seamlessly once you get to that zone. I had the last race to go, but I had an unmodded RX-8 to do shit in. So yeah, that was incredibly fucked up. And I tried it. Oh, believe me, I tried. And that's how I actually found out that if you have a car that cannot go any faster than a certain amount, then your opponents will slow down for you. The game will artificially slow them down because I think like the highest speed that I could go in that car was reached down like a really long highway. And then once we got there, like once I hit my top speed, they slowed down because I was able to keep up with them. So, very interesting mechanic there, but like, what I had to do was like those races, those arbitrary races that I was talking about, that you do in free roam, and like the other races around it, I had to rely on my wingman winning the races for me. Like, that was amazing. That was one of the best drives that I've ever done in any video game, was that save. And I wish I still had it. But I don't know what happened to it. I really wish I still had that save because it was amazing. So yeah. Like, the only thing that I could afford there at the end was Nissan 350Z. You know, the 350Z. Could only afford a Nissan Z. And that's like one of the worst cars at tier 3, which is a tier-based system in this game that we'll get to eventually. But, yeah. And then I was able to fully upgrade it, and I actually won the game on that save. And I was so proud of myself. It was incredible, but yeah. That was our times long gone. Hey, my first head-on collision of the game, and as you can see, the physics engine is a little bit hyperbolized. Because there certainly weren't flipping civilian cars in Most Wanted. Why is there still... Were we here last time? I don't think that skid mark should be there. Oh, hey, here's a way that we can get a reward card, is use your first pursuit breaker. Yep, those returned from the last game, except they're completely and utterly worthless in this. That's just great. That's just great. They're completely and utterly worthless in this game. So that's phenomenal. And we're just about done here. Actually, we are done. Alright, fantastic. So what does that unlock us? Suspension, cool. And we get a cutscene.
I think you're mistaken. This area is for serious drivers, not thieves and cowards.
That was very needlessly choreographed. Can you... Okay, so they had to map out where I was going to be so they could make that roadblock. Oh, yes. Defense races. Here is one of the reasons that we are doing every race. Defense races. Fuck them. They're incredibly annoying and frequent. So this has happened when a rival crew, who I'm terrified, is trying to take over your territory and all that bullshit. So you have to do a defense race against them. And if you lose the territory. And if you skip the defensive race, you lose the territory. But that's only if you don't have all 3 races won. So in case I ever get bored and I don't want to do one of these stupid races, because once you've won the race the first time, it doesn't hurt you to lose it in the percentage, I don't think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're completely fine. And in defensive races, the AI really turned their shit up. Like last time we did this race, I was in first by the first corner, and now I'm not. So it's actually a lot more complicated when you get into a defensive race. Plus, they always pick the shortest and easiest to fuck up races for this to happen, which is incredibly convenient. I'm gonna have Neville take this asshole out. There you go. Good job, Neville. So yeah. Well, that's about it. And the defensive races, later on in this game, you're going to get a lot of prize money for winning races, like upwards of 20,000 for each race. Defensive races are worth $500. $500 if you win. You can't wipe your ass with that amount of money. You can't even afford to fucking fuck yourself with that amount of money. It's completely and utterly worthless, these defensive races. And I hate them so much. And we're probably going to spend the vast majority of this game doing them, because this game is 40% defensive races, 40% police chase, and 20% actually accomplishing the game. Because usually if you don't get dragged into a defensive race after you complete a race, usually that's because you're already being chased by the cops at the end of one of the races. So yeah. It's just absolutely miserable. But yeah. This is our first of many defensive races. And this guy is catching me. The absolute cock gobbler. Might actually make a race out of this shit. Hurry up, Neville. We need you. We need you, Neville. We need you. Why would you go this way? He's going that way. Idiot. Get him, Neville. Neville. Are you even trying right now, dude? Alright, fine. Don't fucking get him. Okay, $700. I guess I was wrong. So you got 2 reward cards for that. Cool. And save the game. Cool. So that was our first of many defensive races. Yes. Let's get this show back onto the road once again. Yeah, this is Hillsboro. The reason that I asked is because it reminded me of Hills Bros, but I guess maybe that was a bit much. So this is... what is this? Yeah, this is a car lot. It uses the upgrade shop from the last game, but there's no upgrade shops in this game. So yeah, you can jump over here and you can scout up some new cars. Yeah, I don't think I have anything unlocked right now. No, I have Mazda Speed 3 ready. If I really wanted a hatchback mom wagon. If I really wanted a mom wagon. Could buy a CLK 500. But it's pretty useless to buy a tier 1 car when you're still in tier 1. Because when you're done with your first zone, you go into tier 2. So it's entirely pointless, really. Yeah. I'd change nothing, but okay. Yep. So, we're getting right into Need for Speed Most Wanted here. The clock's 4 minutes off. So where should we go next? We should probably go here to unlock this zone. Do a sprint race. This will unlock body kits. Or the circuit unlocks hoods. We'll do the sprint race. I'd like to get some more upgrades on this car. I really don't want to spend too much on this because we're going to sell it immediately. And your car is worthless once you get out of the tier, because that was kind of their way of arbitrarily making you drive different cars. Because over the years in Need for Speed, you could just bring the car that you have at the start of the game to the very end. So you could be driving like a Dodge Neon versus fucking McLarens at the end of the game. While ridiculous, it was fun. And that's what matters. Could you guys move, maybe?
Skills, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. But, look at this, look at all this shit flying around here. Like, why? So yeah, it's targeting the guy ahead of me, so I may as well just to send Neville forward. My face cam is probably covering up the meter. But, I can assure you it's draining. And I don't think Neville's actually going to get him. Yeah, it might take a little bit, but the extra speed they'll get trying to catch up will be okay. So yeah, this is Need for Speed Carbon still. All this trash on the side of the road is like, goodness gracious, why, you guys? And this entire game takes place at night, by the way. There's no day-night cycle. And I don't know, I like the reflectiveness of night. Because Need for Speed Most Wanted was really dreary. It's like the color palette in Need for Speed Most Wanted just felt really dreary. It just kind of made you feel miserable. It's just like the whole experience was just you know, trudging. In this game, it's all cool and stuff. It's happening at night. All the cool kids around on the town, you know. I still enjoy Most Wanted more. Need for Speed Most Wanted is my favorite Need for Speed ever. I've never got the appeal of Underground 2. I've always liked Underground 1 more. That might just be nostalgia though. They're both behind Most Wanted. And it's just the features, really. The features are the biggest part. Because Need for Speed Most Wanted just has so much stuff in it. There's so much stuff. You got the rap sheet that you can go through. You got the challenge series. It's just a bunch of fun stuff. It's just an all-around RUMDINGIN good time. Hey, transmissions unlocked. Cool. Yeah, getting zones also gets you upgrades as well. Yep. So, we're continuing on with our lives. I think we're going to run out of face cam soon, so I'll just stop it here and make a new one quick. Need for Speed Phase 1. Nice. Save it, please, goddammit. And camera back on. And would you look at that? It's my beautiful face. So, shit, we're at like a chicken shack. Hey, I want to go to the chicken shack.
Darius asked me to come by and see how you were doing. Neville, why don't you go get me something to drink?
Sure, what, like a soda or something?
How about some options?
Okay.
Looks like you cleaned the place up a bit. Been generating quite a bit of buzz, you know. But you're not fooling me. What I'm trying to figure out is why you haven't skipped town yet. May I introduce Sal Mostella?
Hi. Nikki said that you might be looking for a new wingman. You don't know me, but I know you. I'm a big fan. I've seen all your races.
And on that note, be out of here.
See, things ain't been the same since you've gone. You know, there's a lot of posers, no respect. I know all the back streets. I grew up in these alleys. I can customize anything. I've practically built all the kits you see around this place, so
Okay, so I got soda and water. Where'd you go?
I'll even put up with this guy.
So yeah, he is a new crew guy, and he gets a cutscene. So yeah, we can unlock that crew guy. He has a Mercedes-Benz CLK 500, so that's cool. Winning races will actually mean less attention from the police. That's pretty useful if you ask me. We'll hire him, but we're never going to use him. Because, okay, so Neville gets you 200 cash bonus every win. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So the reason that we're going to hire him but not actually use him is because we can auto-sculpt shit. So, and that's fun times right there. So, I think we're going to jump back into the game. So, we're going to jump back into free roam here. Hopefully we're right in front of the chicken shack. We're not in front of the chicken shack. Boo! Boo! I wanted the chicken shack.
What the door? What the door? Give me some treat.
That's gotta feel nice. That's gotta be great. Okay. Oh, excuse me, bitch. Could you hold your fucking horses? Could you hold your horses? No! No! Are you shitting me?